Today we will discuss about horizontal projectile motion. So in the case of horizontal projectile motion, if you consider a body of mass m, it is projected horizontally with initial velocity u of certain height h. So here this is the tower. The body is projected horizontally with initial velocity u, then it reaches to ground this way. In the case of horizontal projectile motion, so here horizontal velocity is u, but there is no vertical velocity, initial velocity. So here uy equal to 0. So after time t seconds to reach the projectile at point P, so this is the Vx, Vy, so resultant velocity V, so making an angle horizontal, that is the alpha. So in this case, it covers horizontal displacement after time t is x, it covers vertical displacement, that is the y. So we can find out trajectory, equation of the trajectory. Equation of trajectory. So here along horizontal direction, so in the case of horizontal direction, initial velocities remains constant. Why? Because so in the case of horizontal projectile motion, there is no horizontal acceleration. Okay, so therefore in the case of horizontal direction, initial velocity ux equal to u and acceleration ax equal to 0, displacement s equal to x, and time t equal to t. So now using the equation, using the formula is s equal to qt plus of at square. So now here s is x is equal to ut u into tan t plus of ax into t square. Here ax equal to 0. So therefore x equal to ut. So therefore t equal to x by u. So this is equation number 1. Okay, next, along vertical direction. Second one, along vertical direction. So in the case of along vertical direction, there is no initial velocity. Here along vertical direction there is no initial velocity, and in this case acceleration due to gravity is plus g, because of here the body is projected vertically downward motion, so here a equal to plus g. So initial velocity uy equal to 0, acceleration ay equal to plus g. It means it's like a freely falling body in the case of oblique, in the case of horizontal projectile motion. So therefore displacement in the case of vertical direction, the displacement covered by the body is equal to treated as y tan t. Now using the formula, S equal to ut plus of at square. So here S equal to y, u means uy into t plus of ay into t square. So here uy equal to 0. So therefore y equal to of ay means g t square. So now from equation 1 is substituted in equation, above equation of g, t means x square by u square. So therefore y equal to g by 2u square into x square. So this is equation number 2. Now here above the equation, y equal to g by 2u square x square. Here g by 2u square equal to treated as k. So here k equal to constant 2u square. Now, so this is a constant g by 2u square. So above equation can be written as x kx square. So here k is constant. So above equation represents equation of parabola. So above equation represents equation of parabola, hence the path of the trajectory is parabola. Now we discuss motion parameters. Parameters of horizontal projectile. So first one is time of descent. In the horizontal projectile motion, in the case of time of descent, so the displacement covered by the particle s equal to h, acceleration a equal to plus g. So it means it is vertically downward direction, it's like as a freely falling body case. So therefore a equal to plus g, and initial velocity uy equal to 0, because of in the case of horizontal projectile motion, the body is projected horizontally but not vertically. So uy equal to 0 and tan t equal to td. So now using the equation s equal to ut plus of at square. Now these values are substituted in the equation. We get h equal to s equal to h equal to 0 into td plus of g td square. So therefore td square equal to 2h by g. So therefore td equal to root over 2h by g. Now in the case of horizontal projectile, time of descent is equal to time of flight. And another important point are there. So time of descent is mainly depends on height of the tower. But it does not depends on initial velocity. It does not depends on initial velocity. Okay, next one, range. Range means the maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile is known as range in time of flight. So in this case r equal to horizontal velocity into time of flight. So therefore range r equal to, here horizontal velocity is here ux equal to u. So therefore u into, here time of flight is equal to time of descent. So time of descent is root over 2h by g. So therefore horizontal range in the case of horizontal projectile motion r equal to u into root over 2h by g. Okay, next parameter, velocity of the projectile after time t seconds. So here velocity of the projectile after time t seconds it reaches the point P. Now we can find out the magnitude and direction of the wind. So here at point P, Vx and Vy are the velocities along x and y axis at point P. So now here Vx means using the equation V equal to u plus at, that means ux plus ax into t. So this is along, HD means horizontal direction. So here Vx equal to ux means u plus Along horizontal direction there is no acceleration. So therefore here velocity, horizontal velocity in the path of the horizontal projectile motion, it remains constant. So here Ax equal to 0. So therefore 0 into t. So therefore Bx equal to u. Okay. Next, along vertical direction Vy equal to Uy plus Ay into t. Along Vd means vertical direction. So here Vy equal to, in the case of horizontal projectile motion, only initial velocity is horizontal direction. There is no vertical direction. So therefore Uy equal to 0 plus here Ay equal to G into T. In the case of horizontal projectile motion, it's a downward direction, vertically downward direction. So it's like as a freely falling body case. So here Ay equal to capital G, small plus G. So therefore Vy equal to Gt. Now at point B, the resultant velocity of the projectile is resultant velocity V bar equal to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. So here V bar equal to Vx means U into T. So that means U I cap plus Vy means Gt j cap. So here magnitude of V bar is V equal to root over Vx square plus Vy square. So therefore V equal to Vx means U square plus Vy means Gt whole square. So this is the magnitude of the V at a point B. Now we can find out the direction of V at a point B. Direction of V bar at point P. So therefore tan alpha equal to, so here tan alpha equal to opposite side, there is a Vy, edging side Vx. So Vy by Vx. We know that Vy means Gt, Vx means U. So therefore alpha equal to tan inverse Gt by U. So this is the direction of V bar at point P. Okay, now some applications in the case of horizontal projectile motion. Application number 1. So here a ball rolls off from top of a staircase with horizontal velocity u. So here the height of this each step is h and width of the each step is b. Then the ball will be hit the nth step. It will be hit the nth step. Then n is equal to. So in this case, the horizontal distance covered by the ball is nb, and vertical distance covered nh. So here the ball is covers horizontal distance is NB and the ball is covers vertical distance is NH. So in the case of horizontal velocity is U. In the case of vertical initial velocity 0. So now in horizontal direction, this is the vertical direction. So here in the horizontal direction NB equal to U into T. Here U is the initial velocity, here T is the time. So here distance S equal to UT plus half AT square. Along horizontal direction there is no acceleration. So this term is 0. But in the case of vertical direction, NH equal to S equal to UT, here U equal to 0 plus of AT square, here A is GT square. So NH equal to of GT square. So this is equation number 2. This is equation number 1. So in the equation number 1, P equal to NB by U. So this is equation number A. So now equation number A substitute in equation number 2. So therefore NH equal to of GT square means N square D square by U square. Okay. Now N cancel. H equal to of G into N B square by U square. So now we get N equal to therefore N equal to 2H U square by GB square. So here H is the height of the each step, U is the initial velocity, horizontal initial velocity, G is the acceleration due to gravity. Here B is the width of the each step. So therefore nth step is equal to 2H U square by GB square. Next application, when a body is projected with velocity U from a certain height H. So here when a body is projected making an angle theta with the horizontal with velocity U. So now in this case we can find out after time t seconds its velocity vector and displacement vectors. So here projection angle is greater than 0 degrees. So in this case initial velocity Ux equal to, that is U cos theta along horizontal direction. Here Ax equal to 0 and Uy equal to U sin theta, vertical velocity component U sin theta. Here Ay equal to, in the case of vertically upward direction, here Ay equal to G. So in the case of Ax equal to 0 means it's along horizontal direction there is no acceleration. So therefore V bar equal to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. Here after time t seconds its velocity vector V bar equal to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. So here Vx equal to along horizontal direction Vx equal to V equal to U plus AT Ux plus Ax AT. So here there is no acceleration along horizontal direction, so Ax equal to 0. So Vx equal to Ux means U cos theta. Next Vy along vertical direction Vy equal to Uy plus Ay into T. So here Vy equal to along horizontal direction Uy means U sin theta. Here Ay is minus G into T. So this is the V bar. So therefore V bar equal to Vx means U cos theta into I cap. So here U cos theta along the direction of x axis. So its unit vector along the horizontal direction is I cap. So U cos theta I cap plus Vy means U sin theta minus gt j cap. So this is the V bar. Now we can find out the displacement vector after t seconds in the same case. So here displacement vector after t seconds s bar equal to s I cap plus sy j cap. In the case of horizontal direction Sx equal to S equal to ut plus of at square ut ux into t plus of ax into t square. So Sx equal to ux means u cos theta into t. So here along horizontal direction there is no acceleration, ax equal to 0. So this term is also 0. So therefore Sx equal to u cos theta into t. This is Sx. Now Sy along the vertical direction Sy equal to uy into t plus of ay into t square. So Sy equal to uy u sin theta into t minus here ay equal to minus g of g t square. So this is Sy, this is Sx. Now these values are substituted in the above equation. We get S bar equal to Sx means u cos theta into t I cap plus Sy means u sin theta into t minus of g t square into j cap. Okay, thank you. Next application 3. So here a body is projected with initial velocity u making an angle theta with the horizontal from a certain height h. So here it is resolved into two components. So here u cos theta is the horizontal velocity component of u bar. Here u sin theta is the vertical velocity component of u bar. So here vertical component is along the vertical downward direction. Its direction is vertically downward direction. So here theta is less than 0 degrees. So here we can find out the velocity vector and displacement vector at time t seconds. So in this case initial velocity ux equal to u cos theta. Along horizontal direction there is no acceleration. So here ax equal to 0. Uy equal to u sin theta and ay equal to plus g. So here in the case of vertically downward direction, so that means it's like as a freely falling body ay equal to plus g. So therefore we can find out the velocity vector after t seconds v bar equal to vx I cap plus Vy j cap. So now Vx equal to, you know that V equal to U plus at Ux plus Ax into T. So Vx equal to Ux means U cos theta plus here Ax is 0. So therefore Vx equal to U cos theta. Now we can find out the Vy. Vy equal to, along vertical direction, Vy equal to Uy plus Ay into T. So Vy equal to Uy means U sin theta plus here Ay equal to plus G into T. So therefore V bar equal to Vx means U cos theta into I cap plus Vy means U sin theta, U sin theta plus Gt into J cap. So now we can find out the displacement vector. So here S bar equal to Sx I cap plus Sy j cap. So you can find out the Sx. S equal to ut plus half at square ux into t plus half at square ax into t square. So Sx equal to ux u cos theta into t. Here along horizontal direction there is no acceleration, ax equal to 0. So therefore Sx equal to u cos theta into t. Next Sy equal to ut plus half at square. So here Sy equal to uy means u sin theta into t plus half gt square. Here ay equal to g. So therefore these values are substituted in the equation. S bar equal to Sx means u cos theta into t I cap plus Sy means u sin theta into t plus half gt square into j cap. So this is the displacement vector after t seconds.